Live. We're live with, just turn down the volume here. Live with Cyberpunk. Let me just make sure it's working, though. Just make sure it's okay. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or the Whale? Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't.
Let me just double check one more thing. I think we're good. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh, the game crashed. Wow. Alright, hold on. We'll bring it right back up. That happens. I wish it didn't, but it happens. Let me just make sure OBS is picking up on this. Yeah, it is. Alright. Yeah, that has happened a few times where the game crashes.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or.
Alright, so let's check out our journal. So we got, hold on. Okay, alright, let's just head to Lizzie's bar. So I'm gonna call up my car. So honestly, I don't know why we're stuck with this car, because this is not the car we started out with. If we choose the Badlands starter, the life path. I forgot the name of it. Outcast? I don't know. Right, I don't know why this car is not coming to our location. It's all the way over there. Let's just go run and get it. Okay, so this thing, we can use this to just sell off stuff in our inventory that we don't need. Let me just make sure that I'm using all the best stuff. Okay, that looks good. This one could be better. This is the best. Okay, so this machine gun, this one's better, but it's not much better. And I kind of like the light machine gun more because it works well with our stats. So I'm going to keep that. Looks like we can attach something to it. Why don't we just attach that scope to it? And that's all we can get on it. Okay, let's just sell a lot of our garbage. You can also just break this stuff down for parts. In the beginning, you can do that. Later on, it's not really worth it just because you have so many parts. Why? What is this? This is iconic? Okay, I'll hold on to it for now. And that's equipped and... Alright, I'll hold on to this assault rifle for now. Alright, so we're gonna head to Lizzie's bar. And she's gonna tell us more details about the big heist. So, in this early stage of the game, we haven't actually begun the main game yet. You know, when you play Final Fantasy 1 and you're like fighting Garland and stuff like that, but the title screen doesn't appear until after you cross the bridge, and that's when the real game begins. It's kind of like that. So in the beginning, I mostly just do the main quests. So on occasion, you see that little blue thing? Those are kind of like little side quests that happen just kind of randomly almost that you can do, and you basically just go there and kill all the dudes. They're fun to do, but we're gonna avoid them for now. Just because we got more important things to do. Let me park carefully so I don't run over pedestrians. Oh, it doesn't want us driving in here. Okay, that's fine. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. So these are nice cars. Let me see if I can break into them. Looks like I need to have technical ability. Let me just see something for a second. Yeah, technical ability. Okay, we're gonna probably put some points into technical ability. But we don't have any available. So we'll wait until we level up.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
What's good?
What do you got?
What don't we got? Women and men of your dreams. Synaptic acting A-listers, no washed-up virtue porn boy toys or blow-up dolls here.
Auteur stuff. It'll grip your heart and blow your nerves right out of your body. Pure bit-based ecstasy. That's why people come here.
Clearly know how to sell it.
Not a sales pitch, it's a warning. I'll give you one word. Bespoke. Not for everyone's synapses.
Think you can handle it?
So bespoke is actually a British word. It basically means the same thing as ad hoc. Another time.
There a problem?
Bespoke. Damn, that sounds promising. I get it, I'm in.
Couple of things you need to know first. Severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping.
Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Doors open.
Have
Why
fun,
would a
dog.
girl grab
Welcome to Lizzie's.
people? I guess that does happen IRL too. I heard about it, but it's
My,
rare.
what a sweet little face you have.
Hey, don't say that.
All depends what you're into. Maybe you can tell me about it.
Okay.
Hey!
Get you something.
Let's do some small chatting.
So, curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm
Hey,
just
Luke.
flat interested.
What's up?
Real Lizzie ran
Check out the
strip
game for a
joint
bit?
in
Yeah,
this
you should
place
definitely
back in
check
the
it
day.
out.
Lizzie's bar.
I love this game.
Those were paid right.
This was definitely the
insured,
best
they had
game
decent security.
of 2020.
Good spot, all in
Despite what other people have said, the PC version is absolutely fantastic. So if your PC can run it, I highly recommend it. It has a great story, great gameplay, everything.
Nah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise.
How are you
and
doing, Luke?
inevitable drink over sweet memories.
Tall one makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with him. Luckily,
How's the
kept
volume
their
balance, by the way?
organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
So, what he's talking about here is like the history of this bar, basically.
Well,
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
who's asking?
Answer the question.
Just answer the damn question.
Seem a little tense, Jumba. Go grab a box. Might take the edge off. Have fun, relax. Find me once your mood's improved. Serve you a drink then.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Certainly interested in it. I have some minor issues with how it was presented in marketing and then how they handle
Well,
character creation
What do you think?
from what I've seen of it, but I'd like to see more to pass final judgment. Probably need some upgrades to run it though. Well, the stuff about the marketing, you're probably referring to the transgender character. You gotta remember that's in context with the universe that the game is in. So like they're exploiting people to advertise their stuff. In fact, when we it's not hard to find. I'll show you the poster in question. It's in the game. And I can talk about it more then. As for character creation is extensive. Like you can actually make transgender characters. It's actually not that one. Okay, you can elaborate more if you want, but the character creation is
Well?
excellent. Like you can have a male character with female genitalia and vice versa. So I think the character creation is probably the most like inclusive in any kind of RPG character creation system I've seen.
Why not say hello sooner?
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
Like what you see?
And? Like what you see?
If I didn't, rest assured.
Heard the devs' response to it,
No.
and it was what I'd hoped.
Come on.
What did they say?
No place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
So,
Nothing's wrong.
obviously this game takes place in the first-person perspective, and I think it's perfect for this kind of game.
A little vanilla sprinkle.
It allows for much greater immersion.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
You don't care what Dex thinks.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
Just start working with them. This thing, I'm not sure what we need to do in order to get this up. Anyway,
Just
start
started
working.
working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
So a fixer is a kind of intermediary between a mercenary and a client. So that's what Dex is.
Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kopeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
My understanding of the character creation is to make a trans character you can have woman with a dick or man with a pussy, and that's the extent of it. And I'd actually
V?
be applauding it for being, as far as I know, the first game to do that, except they had advertisements with a bunch of be whatever you want to be, but I may also have bad information, and there's just more to trans than swapping genitals. Yeah, it
I'm waiting.
the in terms of like playing as a trans character, that is the extent of it. Um, like you also got to remember, like, this game was like under a lot of pressure to be released as it is. In fact, if you're straight, this is one of the things I mentioned in my review. If you play as a straight male character, you only have one romance option, which is limiting. We could talk about this more,
V?
but what I think they should have done is they should have made more of the gay characters in this game. They should have just made them bisexuals, because then you could romance, for example, Judy. Judy is a lesbian character that you can romance as a lesbian woman only as a lesbian woman. And I feel like that's too limiting, because if she were bisexual, then you could romance her as a straight male or a bisexual male, or you could romance her as a lesbian woman or a bisexual woman. So, it just offers more options. And like they were under a lot of pressure to release the game, as you already know. So they didn't really have time to include like a lot of um, options for romance options and things like that, pertaining to sexuality and things. So that's one way they could have improved it. Maybe in the future they'll add more, and I hope they do.
V?
These NPCs get very impatient with you, by the way. Kopeki Plaza at my price
Classic
range.
Corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
Well, the decor's to die for. As you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What, so Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Think in the future, bisexuality or pansexuality would be more common, possibly even the norm. Yeah, I mean, especially in a game like this,
I'm waiting.
which takes place in the future. Like it embraces like a lot of the norms that we have in regards to sexuality and kind of extrapolates them. So, um, yeah, it would fit the setting, and also it would be good from a gameplay perspective. Um,
I'm waiting.
in terms of just having more options while maximizing work efficiency. Not gonna shed any tears for limited straight male romance options. Most of my life games haven't had gay romance options, or you get one at best. Yeah, they had limited gay romance options. I think uh, BioWare um, was pretty good with that with Dragon Age, and also I think Knights of the Old Republic may have
V?
had that as well.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Okay, so what she's talking about is she's talking about she wants to set up a heist to steal a chip. And Yorinobu Arasaka has this chip, so she wants us to go to his building and steal it from his son. I believe his son has it or something like that.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. I think you would really love Dragon Age. It's a fantastic game. I recommend Dragon Age 1. I haven't played the others yet. Also, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 are great. The first one's better, though. And if you like Star Wars, you would love that game. And incidentally, by the way, we are going to be playing as a lesbian female, by the way. That's only because when I first played the game, I played as a straight male. So I just want to experience everything this game has to offer.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up.
I mostly just want to romance Judy, because I wanted to romance Judy as a straight male, and it didn't happen.
He's made a deal with Netwatch.
So this is the only way to do it.
Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
So Raz playing Dragon Age 3 look good. Yeah, I definitely want to play Dragon Age 3 one day. Dragon Age 2 I heard had a mixed reaction, but I still want to play it. Dragon Age 3 I heard is excellent though.
V?
These NPCs get really impatient.
Wait, neutral Netwatch is mixed up in this?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
By the way, can you hear the game okay? And can you hear me okay?
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What
Look
could
at the sexy
cyberspace's watchers
hollow.
and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Game's a little quiet. Okay, we can turn that up. Turn it up like that.
V?
How's that now?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay, so she's basically saying, okay, we need to get the chip, and it's being stored in like a briefcase.
I'm
What
waiting.
else do you know about Yorinobu?
Quite a bit, actually. He studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably didn't have a choice in the matter, come to think of it. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor. But then Yorinobu vanished to chase his own dreams. Cut himself off from the Corp for years. Long story short, though the black sheep returned, the bitter taste remained. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has always walked his own path, and so has his own designs on the Corp.
Okay, so in this game, like they basically like have Japan. There's gonna be lots and lots of Japan themes, Japan corporations. Arasaka is one of the biggest, like you could say, evil corporations. And the reason is because this game, the tabletop pen and paper game, was created in the 1980s, and in the 1980s, Japan was looking like it was going to become a superpower. So if you look at like other things from the 1980s, like they usually do depict Japan as like a powerful but evil entity. Kind of racist, to be honest. I remember BattleTech had the Draconis Combine that was also made in the 1980s. They're an evil, or evil. I don't know what the hell you call it. Evil house, let's put it. And in this you have Arasaka. So this is like retroactive future. This is like what the future would have been like if what everyone in the 1980s thought the future would be. So hot pink everywhere, and Japan is evil. And in fact, like if you look at some interviews with Donald Trump from the 1980s, like he uses all of his same demagoguery and fear mongering, except instead of saying it about China, he's saying it about Japan. So the reason why Japan failed to become a superpower is because of this. The lost decade is what they call it. Basically, in the 90s, there was economic stagnation. Like the Bank of Japan basically fucked up and did bad things, which caused Japan's GDP to stagnate, and it continued that way, passed into the 90s, into the 2000s, into the present. It never grew at the rate it was growing back in the 1980s. So China has basically replaced all the fear mongering in regards to Japan.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
What's on the relic?
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, spoiler alert. Johnny Silverhand is on the relic. So, like, the relic is a chip. And the chip is basically kind of the key to immortality. Like you can transfer your thoughts into a chip after you die, and then you can implant it into someone's brain, and then you take over their body basically. So that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool.
Yeah.
Good for analyzing details, human perception, even boosted.
I remember stuff people used to say, probably fear-mongering along the lines of Japan never stopped fighting the war. They just changed it to an economic battlefield. Yeah, there was a lot of racism in regards to corporate Japan, especially. Also, that reminds me, Michael Crichton, the writer of Jurassic Park, wrote a similar racist novel called Rising Sun.
Why, you object?
And it was about exactly what we're talking about, like evil Japanese corporations taking over and doing bad things. So you're going to see that as a recurring theme. In fact, Johnny Silverhand is borderline racist against Arasaka, as the evil Japanese corporation. And that was extremely common in the 1980s because a lot of Japanese car manufacturers were taking over America. Toyota, Honda, You know, people were buying fewer American cars and
Well,
buying Japanese
what do you
cars up
think?
the ass because they were better. And then they started spreading fake lies about Japan, saying that Japan can't innovate. You know, they just steal ideas, which is complete nonsense because America has been doing that since forever, and so has Europe. And Japan does innovate. They innovate all the time with the Nintendo Wii and stuff like that. So it was just like lots and lots of lying bullshit. I remember when I was a kid, even my father would say Japan doesn't know how to innovate. When I was in
V?
college in finance, there was this old geezer teaching finance. Even he said Japan doesn't know how to innovate. It's just utter nonsense.
It's supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back.
No.
Years.
Ugh, I
So
do not
brain
wanna
dance
hear
is kind
it.
of like a virtual reality thing.
V,
It's pretty cool.
this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
So Judy's probably my favorite character.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty
Check out
raw.
that cartoon she's
But
watching.
yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her.
There's so much attention to detail, you know, with all the commercials and stuff.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. You should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What's so raw about it?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades? Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Okay, so like brain dances are a pretty cool gameplay mechanic. You get to kind of do like a little crime scene investigation type of deal. Like, I wonder if like one day we can. This is
Gotta
kind of
create
like
your
looking
century
to a
profile
person's
first.
dreams almost. It's pretty cool. I wonder if one day we can actually look at a person's thoughts. You know, so like if I witness a murder and I'm trying to like
up with you?
communicate what the murderer looks like, I wonder if it's possible to look into a person's thoughts and like see what they're seeing in their mind. It might be kind of similar to what a brain dance is.
A what profile now? Model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro. Mm-hmm. And worst case? Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen.
The technology's already in development? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would be really cool, especially if we can see a person's dreams. I would love to see my own dreams, because a lot of people dream and then they forget them, you know, Or maybe you
If he
dream
gets
and you want to revisit it.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still. Look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
You do this
Get a
on?
lot of requests like this?
All the time. But it's usually stuff the girls scroll at the club. I take that and do some routine porn tuning.
Crank up the orgasms?
More like cut out all the other shit. Fucking's business as usual for these guys. Their minds wander to grocery lists, spouses' birthdays, late bills, whatever. But even then, you can refigure things, mold the emotions into something unique, unforgettable. So
It's probably a couple of years ago that I was reading about it, saw a video, but
One
it's
more sec.
possibly to pick up some
Pain
simple
receptor
geometric
illusion.
shapes from some kind of brain scan, maybe more. Yeah,
okay.
that'd be a great start.
All
You know,
set.
just picking up
I need to
simple
test your
things
profile
like,
first.
you know, think of
Tossing
a
in
red
sample
triangle, you
BD.
know,
You can use it to get to
and
know
then
the
you
editor.
can match
Now let
the
me see.
brain waves
Where
to
can we-
that shape, so that you can
Can't you
reliably
just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
pick up on that without having
So we
to
don't risk our necks. Besides, won't
you know,
take a sec. Got something here.
tell them to do it.
Be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store hold up in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready?
Okay, so we're gonna be doing like kind of like a tutorial on how braindance works. So this is not the braindance that they want us to analyze in order to help with the heist. This is like a tutorial to help us understand how braindance works.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, so I think what is going on here is this is like someone's actual memory of going to do a heist. So we're just watching what he sees at first, and then later we can actually edit it
On the ground! What I see you kissing the flooring!
and do an out-of-body experience to see stuff that he didn't see.
Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That was too much. Felt you could feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely.
Okay.
Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So, analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Okay, so this is where we were before, so now we're just looking in third person. So let's unpause it, and...
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind, roll it back to the top.
Okay.
All good, neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Okay, let's fast forward.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Okay.
Plan simple.
So let's
do
play it.
nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Okay,
There
right
it is.
here.
Okay.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Try this one.
Okay, fuck! On you go. Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Okay. So we can switch between the layers with left shift.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Okay, so it looks like you
Eggs
actually
got
have to
Kiroshi
record this
optics
stuff
that
with
grab
cyberware.
infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
They use like a lot of weird slang.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks,
Okay.
eh?
We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and surf and turf.
Everybody!
Okay.
On the ground! Wanna see you kissing the flooring? Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Okay.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! No!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Rewind until the CCTV screen appears. Let's see. There it is.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Okay, so if we just want to take another closer look at what happened, we can actually go. Whoops. See that? So the guy who actually set this up was the one who shot us. See? It's kind of hard to see. Shoots him right in the head. Alright. And then he walks right out.
impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
I don't know, let's take a break. I still feel like that kid when... Yeah, think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner from my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only perch in this footage? Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise everything will work out. Just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Okay.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Doesn't matter.
Unimportant, Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request... now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Okay, so now we're going to analyze the brain dance that Evelyn recorded.
Alright, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then, you shall perish for a good cause.
But,
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Okay. So it looks like we can go right into editing mode now. In the audio layer, scan Yorinobu's phone. Okay, let's see. Switch layer. There we go.
I need a minute to finish.
the program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Okay. Visual layer, scan Yorinobu's datapad while it's turned on. Okay, so we gotta rewind.
Some.
Actually, let's just go back to the beginning. That's forgot his name. Smasher?
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Okay. Then we want to scan that. This is optional, we don't have to do this.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
Fuckable meat, are you?
That guy's not exactly good with the ladies.
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Can we scan this?
You shall perish for a good cause.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Okay, let's go back to the visual layer and scan the data pad.
But
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks
My father's
involved.
a tired, visionless old graybeard.
So this
who
is
thinks
directly
nothing
from
will
her
change,
perspective, what she's
and
seeing.
he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to
So
such
she's
things.
basically like a
We'll
prostitute.
listen to this. Sabroy is an adult despot.
Champagne's
utterly
decent.
removed from
The
reality,
taste boosted somehow?
stuck in some
Nope, just the
fossilized
price.
vision of a world
Same bubbly you'll be
that no
sipping in
longer
real space
exists.
soon.
Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want
So
now.
she actually tries to look at the
Read the
data pad.
documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must
No.
provide them.
Enough. Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus. On me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Alright. So she's gonna head off somewhere, wherever. He's gonna put this data pad away. Actually, let's rewind a little bit.
I've got an idea.
Whoops.
That's the end. Hold it.
The data pad.
I'd love for you to hear.
There's something that can be scanned. Where is it? Must be, let me see. Not the data pad. There's something else that I can scan, though. Oh, there it is.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
The flathead is that spider bot that we stole.
Any left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Hold it.
Yes, I love you. Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom, nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Okay.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
What love is until you've learned.
There it is. Well, this is a gun.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
There it is.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Okay. I already know where the relic is.
Girls rejoice.
We rewind. The relic is over here. But we gotta rewind. So we basically can't go outside of the scan range, out of the range of where she is. So. Let's see.
Oh, Donaghys. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Okay, we gotta go further back. It's over there. But we have to wait until she gets close to it. There it is. Or it looks like it wants us to scan everything else first.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
It's over here. Let's see, maybe it wants us to scan everything first. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Okay, that's it.
Get everything you need? Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick. And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever. Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses. Relax. I got it all under control. If you fuck up and they come knocking on my door...
Judy, relax. That's not gonna happen.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit. Let's walk.
Let's say goodbye to Judy, though.
Well, what do you think?
Well, don't worry. Won't do anything to get you in trouble. But, I hope to see you again.
Depends.
On what?
Whether you come alone or with the tag along, like a net runner.
No runners, I promise. See ya.
Okay.
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
So, she's basically a prostitute, although she's a little different. She's like a... I don't even know exactly what she is. They call her a doll or something.
What do you think?
So, she's a prostitute, had Yorinobu as a client, and, overheard this chip and she wants to steal it, I guess. But I don't really understand her motivations for wanting to steal the chip. Maybe she wants to sell it.
You're sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Bedroom plaything, like her.
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect. A job like this comes one in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. That you're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wade out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
So, honestly, I already know what's gonna happen, so I don't trust Dex at all.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
Okay, we gotta level up. Why don't we go ahead and assign this right now? So, we have a whole bunch of things we can put points into. We're gonna put some points into guns. Let's see. Increases max health. This is definitely useful, so I'll go ahead and get that. Max health for a brawler is useful to get. Attribute points. Definitely want to put it into body.
Yeah, I'll see ya. I don't know.
How things looking, Miss V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Kentucky was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that vital chip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Miss V.
Come on in.
Okay, now we just head to the afterlife. Unless we want to do some side missions first.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
They panic too easily. Taking text messages while we drive. Let's head to the afterlife. And we'll meet up with Dex. So our starting car is a piece of shit. But as time goes on, we'll get better and better cars. Alright, you know what? Let me see something. Alright, let's try do this first. We're gonna do a little side quest. So these are brawler fights. So that should synergize really well with my build, but they're still very tough. So you see that question mark on the mini-map. Those are also other side quests. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one. See how well this goes. I think you need gorilla arms for any of these brawler fights to go well, but we'll still give it a shot. Let me just do a quick save here. Let's see, F5 quick save. All right. So finding how to actually get to this fight is really annoying. If you try to follow the mini-map here, it doesn't work for whatever reason. You have to go this way. Then this takes you to the fight, which is really an unfair fight with two people. Go ahead and save.
This is pointless. I know where I'm gonna strike before
Here
I do
for a
it.
fight. Which one of you is my guy?
Me!
Wasn't expecting a tag team, but whatever, I guess. So, who do I got first?
No. You don't get it. That body and this one, I'm the same person.
So, what? I'm seeing double?
I used to be twins, which you could probably guess. The twins had a close bond. They wanted to be closer, stronger. So they installed neural oscillation sinks. And now they're, well, me. One person, two bodies. My bodies do everything together. Everything.
This is so unfair. We're raising the stakes.
Fine, but we're raising the stakes.
Fair. See no problem with that. So, can we get started?
Show me what you got.
Hey, wait!
I'm running out of stamina. Okay. I'm doing good damage. Okay, okay. Okay, I won. Barely.
And you had enough like your brother or hungry for more?
That ain't my brother. Oh, that's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
So unfair.
Good haul.
Don't worry. There's always the next fight. Stop talking to yourself.
You had your own thoughts?
Listen, out of curiosity, you guys can read each other's thoughts?
No. Same person, same thoughts. If that weren't the case, I'd be on schizoid meds.
Incredible. Well, good to see you transition from circus ring to boxing ring.
Give me a break.
That was too easy.
Hey, sure the Ripper didn't swap anything else out. Felt like I was fighting against four left hands.
Fuck you!
There's a way to get them to talk about, like, their romantic life, and apparently they have a girlfriend. And they split her up. So stupid. Okay. Okay, so that's, did we get any points for this? Let me see. Character? Nah. We got street cred, though. Street cred's good, because when you want more powerful cyberware, you need street cred for it. Hey, I like this car. My car now!
Just fuck off, please!
So unlike GTA, you can't just steal any car you want. You need to have the right stats for it. Looks like there's a clothing store nearby. We'll go by later. Let me just do a quick save. There we go.
I get in and get out, I'm hitting licks. These are all hits, you just hit and miss. I be a rapper, you Christmas gift. I smoke a pack, you just wish you did. Damn, I keep a tool on my waist. I am no fool to the game. No,
I try to obey the laws when I'm driving. I like to drive well. I never run over pedestrians. I just don't do that. Here's some of the ads, highly sexualized. occasionally you get things like this. I don't really know what this is all about. What is this? It's like police just doing their thing.
Something's not right.
Okay. Okay, okay. They don't like you getting too close. Alright, I'll just leave. They don't like it when you get too close. Don't want to get those infamy stars? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cops can chase you down in this game. Just like in GTA.
Santísima ma. Te vas a enterar mañana. Yo también te quiero, ma. About time, chica.
Look tense.
Look like you just ran a marathon. Something happened?
Years of merc work, and yet still sweat like a roasted pig when I talk to my ma. Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster. Like
Exactly,
most of the
yeah.
Boys. It's really starting to wear
Just
on
like
me.
what happened to you.
The more I tell her everything's
Remember
okay,
that?
the more I feel like I'm straight up lying.
When you were trying to get them to
that's
let me
done
into the
after
parking
tomorrow.
lot, but they were being assholes because they were harassing
Oh, baby.
a guy who was just having sex in the car, not bothering anyone.
The afterlife. Known far and wide, that name.
Oh, yeah?
Some of the Nomad clan's biggest jobs were scored right here.
Don't surprise me. Ain't no better place than Night City to land a gig. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on!
Okay, so we're gonna talk to Dex and go over the
Place used
plan
to be a morgue.
right
Believe
before
that?
we
Who would have thunk?
go through with it.
I know, right? Way before
They might have
our
just been
time,
kissing
that.
too, yeah.
When
Probably.
proper burials were still a thing.
They harass everyone. Pieces of shit.
And who might you clowns
Name's V. This is Jackie Wells.
be? Oh. Is that supposed to sound familiar?
It will.
Pretty sure one of them lived in the apartments
Where
too.
is he, Dex?
Yeah, probably.
Yo, Dex. Got two live ones saying they're here to see you.
It was kind of funny, like,
Yeah.
we talked to him afterwards and the girl was
Says he
gone.
needs a second.
I guess they arrested her.
Go get yourselves drinks or something.
Way ahead of you, viejo.
They should fucking just legalize prostitution already.
Best leave ever. You're the Night City. You're right there. Beating. Hear it? Can you imagine? Susan Forrest, Boa Boa, maybe even Morgan Blackhand. All sat on those stools.
Looks like we're up.
You see that old lady there? That's Rogue. Best fixer in all of Night City.
Thought Dex was the best.
Oh, that's Rogue.
Rogue was lining up jobs when Dex
She's
was
in the
still
yellow.
shitting in diapers. Place belongs to her.
What can I get you?
Rogue is Johnny Silverhand's friend.
You order.
2 tequila old fashions with a splash of cerveza and a chili garnish.
Duo of Johnny Silverhands coming up.
By the way, Claire is a transgender character. You find that
Somebody
later.
did their homework.
It's like the dog ate mine.
Age-old tradition. Drinks are named after our regulars.
Say I wanted to have a drink named after me. What would I
I think she
have
lived
to do?
there. I don't think anyone was
Snuff it.
arrested. The man was kind of laughing about it, even though he was pissed at the cops. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to laugh it off.
What a beautiful tradition.
The cops had nothing better to do than harass people for not doing anything wrong.
To being filthy rich.
Filthy rich legends.
Who else can I drink here?
All on the menu.
Except there's a spot missing. Morgan Blackhand, right?
It's true. Morgan's yet to make up his mind if he's dead or still kicking.
Nobody knows what happened to him. Think he's still alive? It's been years.
Why not? Look at Rogue. Peaked from that era, a species unto themselves.
see. Steep price to pay. You gotta die to get a drink
Steep
named after
price
you.
to pay for a drink.
Hey, everyone's gotta go sometime, right? Why not in style? Oh, and by the way, name's Jackie Wells. You wanna write down my recipe?
Sure.
Shot of vodka on the rocks, lime juice, ginger beer. Oh, and most importantly, a splash of
I actually have some ginger beer. It's very
Remember
strong.
that. Heard you were Dex's latest finds.
Just biz, no big deal.
Mr. Dishon, see you now.
Mr. Duchon can
Love to
wait.
hang, imbibe the vibe, but
Dex a regular?
we got an
Come here a
important
lot?
meeting.
A sort of long hiatus, matter of fact. Didn't show his face for nearly 2 years.
Tomcat's gotta walk his own path, right?
Yeah, well, wherever he walked, he knocked a few pounds off.
Guess they weren't delivering that pizza I mentioned before.
How do you know?
My job to know. Look around. How do you think mercs earn their reps? Through gossip rivaling that of schoolgirls, that's how.
Now we can see Dexter Duchon.
How do you know?
Whoops.
Look around. Break
Now
a
we can
leg.
Thanks.
This way.
Look at Jackie button in front of me.
Damn, Holmes. You're huge. Work out? Same here. No, in the ring. You do some kind of exotic shit? Huh? Kempo? Ninjutsu? Think you could take me? Drop me?
In here.
Este pinche tipo.
This fucking guy.
That's right, Excelsior.
A lot of people
Cold
thought
hard
initially
edits
that
is per
Mike
usual.
Pondsmith voiced
Gotta
Dex,
balance.
but it doesn't look like he did.
Well, if it ain't Miss V.
Whole family in one place. Ha! Finally!
First time in real space.
And the flathead?
Let's see this bad boy.
Just put the flathead down. So the flathead's the spider bot.
Alright then. Set your butts down comfy.
Let's sit our butts down.
Sweet booth. It's soundproof?
Jackie.
Now, Mr. Wells is right. We're gonna be going over some sensitive material. But if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to start with a question for Miss V. Evelyn Parker, how'd you fare?
I'm not gonna rat her out.
Well, as I could have, I guess. Walked around Konpeki Plaza, inside, from that raw BD she scrolled.
Bug already filled me in.
So you know the target. Yorinobu Arasaka, the Emperor's son and heir apparent.
Man with the millionaire name and no talent to back it up. Evelyn Parker's special friend? So she just want to see what's good, or was there something else?
Something's off about her.
Parker chick? I don't know. Sent out mixed signals, so I got mixed feelings. One night, sipping Champagne with Yorinobu. Next night, chatting it up with regulars at Lizzie's. Worlds don't match up.
Struck me too.
You saying we putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5? Some part of the equation's missing then, clearly. That's why y'all gotta fix her. Anyone try to fuck you, they first gotta fuck their way through Dex Deshawn's 300-pound ass. Anything else?
No, we're not gonna rat her out.
Think she just wanted to see what I was about.
Wanted to see what you was about, huh?
How about we go over the plan? What you got for us, Dex?
This.
So, in this game, you take chips,
Go on
plug
now,
them
don't
in,
be shy.
and then you get to see what
Well,
they're talking about.
Here goes nothing.
Me and Dex have already covered the fine details. Ops-wise, should be a stroll on the beach.
Elaborate. I want to hear it.
A Delamain will drop your asses at the front door of Konpeki Plaza. You'll stroll right in thanks to your false identities. Then, with Bug's help, you'll breach the hotel subnet.
Mine and the Flathead's help.
Last but not least, you slip into Yorinobu's penthouse and clep the relic.
It goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies. Not a one.
You'll have T-Bug on comms for the duration. Time for your burning questions.
So Delamain is like a taxi cab service.
Transport to Delamain?
Primus Cab Company in All Night City. Not a mall.
Deshaun
Don't know what not a mall means.
I consider Delamain just that.
Yeah, who needs creepy, nosy cab drivers when you've got a clean AI to get you from point A to B in style?
And how he bags a permit to operate every year is still a mystery.
If everything goes as planned, Delamain will drop you back here. If things get sticky, you'll head for the safe house.
Which is?
The No-Tell Motel. Quiet, no questions asked. Make our next move from there. But I'm flat certain that won't be necessary. Anything else?
So as the name implies, the No-Tell Motel is basically where people go to have sex discreetly. You can actually go there to have sex with that, what they call the Corpo bitch from the previous mission where you stole the Flathead. She's the one that works for Militech.
These new identities. Tell us more, what's our cover?
Hello, Ramon Victorino. And you're Hannah Conwell.
Ramon? Yeah, okay. What do we say we're there for?
Biz as usual. Corpo arms deal. In case anyone asks, you there for a bogus meeting with Arasaka's defense rep, Hajime Taki. Anything else?
How do we get in the penthouse?
Yorinobu's got barely any muscle. Hardest part will be penthouse security. If we want to disable, we'll need to neutralize Konpeki's dweller, elite runner monitoring the hotel subnet 24/7. Only catch is there's no way to get in the dweller's den from the outside.
Hold on. How you want us to get inside a room you can't get into?
Trust me when I say whatever hit you think of, T-Bug solved it already.
This is where the Flathead comes in. You'll have to get him in the ventilation shaft, guide him to the dweller, and force the dweller to take a break. Flathead will stay there, jacked into the dweller. But thanks to that, I'll be able to roll out your red carpet into the penthouse.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Feel brought up to speed?
Perfect.
I got a question. When do we get to the real reason we're all here?
Cut for fresh talent's always the same, and non-negotiable. 30%.
Bro, 30?
Every part in this drama carries its risks. That's the value of yours, as determined by me.
That's a little low.
Come on, Dex. Isn't that a little low?
Hey, hold on, Holmes. Who got the Flathead? Who pulled the intel from the brain dance? And we're going in a hotel full of soccer men to swipe some fucking toy from the boss's son. We are the job.
And who's providing transport? A top-tier net runner and a lead-proof plan and intel? You sure you want to go down this road?
No, we want more.
Jack's right, Dex. We ought to get more than 30. We deserve more.
Fine, 35, and that's my final offer.
I can live with that. It's my final offer, too.
Been a while since I got a run for my eddies. They're actually kind of fun. Last thing, Konpeki's got a strict no-iron policy. Security gates, the works. So you dogs will leave your lead spitters in the ride. Take the Flathead inside in its case.
Got some deft suits, so you'll look the part, too.
Chido.
Thanks, T.
So, not to count chickens, but why don't we see our eddies?
All depends how Miss Parker avails herself of her role. But a week, 2 tops is my guess.
And what do we do while waiting? Sit around, suck air?
You sit tight, heads down, because old Uncle Arasaka be watching. Now, as that old Greek dog says, life's a banquet, so don't go thirsty, but don't get drunk either. Your chariot awaits outside.
My cue to Delta 2. Gotta prep to jack in. Be there when you come on comms. Any other issues, now's your chance.
So let's get our thoughts.
Plan. What's your take?
Enough, I hope, to put me in a luxury Cretan villa from which I'll never set foot in cyberspace again.
Promise to send me a postcard?
No offense, but I'm gonna burn any and all bridges. Need a clean break.
You and Dex known each other a while?
Why?
You know, people say all kinds of things.
Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Marcus Aurelius, I think.
You and Dex both philosophizing. No wonder you get along.
Thanks for your help back at the scav hunt.
A few Reapers less in the city. Good thing.
City Hall should be fucking thanking us.
I'm good. No questions.
Let's get to work.
So you ready to get going or what?
Let's go.
Let's roll. No point in waiting.
In getting rich, you mean?
Go directly there. I just need to take a quick break. I just need to grab a drink. I'll be just one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Come on board this Delamain service. With Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
Bitch. Better fucking believe I will.
I see no reason why you should be using expletives.
Oh, yeah? What about that time I wanted to hire you for my cousin's bachelor party, huh?
Unfortunately, we do not take on such contracts.
3 months I'd been saving up scratch. Yeah, water under the bridge. Hit it, Del.
Before we begin our journey, I must verify the identities of all customers. Please proceed to connect your personal links. Thank you. Excelsior package activated.
Excelsior? Oh, this just keeps getting better.
What's got you so antsy?
Hang on. Watch this. Delamain, initiate combat mode.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger.
Huh. Oh well. Trust me, you'll mow down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
Is combat mode even legal?
Of course it is. The Second Amendment says so. While on board, you are entirely within your rights to bear and use me.
The weird thing is, I don't think America exists anymore, so I don't really know what they're talking about with the Second Amendment.
Excelsior, what else is included?
Comprehensive health coverage, including the handling and disposal of a client's remains should death occur on board.
Damn. Shit got dark pretty quick.
Dex ain't skimping, is he?
At least we got some clue where his 65%'s going, huh?
I like these car rides.
Excelsior. This is how you want to cruise into the major leagues.
Don't get too excited.
Wouldn't get overly excited.
Hmm?
Haven't gotten there. Not yet. I know, Jack. Kinda feels like you're losing that steel grip of yours.
Huh. Seems to me like it's you who's got some kind of problem.
We're not on our way to some party, Jack. We're about to pull a major heist. At Arasaka.
For real, V? You see me as that shallow? Let me explain something to you, V. My whole life I've spent in this shit around us. And I ain't going back.
Hey, how's things?
Smooth as fucking sandpaper.
We'll be, pulling up to the hotel soon.
Listen, set up a direct encrypted line to guide you through Konpeki. V, ring Jackie now, see if we're in sync. Can't be too careful. And?
Got static. Say something, Bug.
The greatest crimes issue from a desire for excess and not from necessity.
Say what now?
Aristotle. Guess you read me then.
Yeah, I read you. Not so much your Greek friend. Though it was kind of exciting.
Could give it some thought. Try to understand. How about you, V?
Read you loud and clear.
Perfect. Okay, tech checks out, looks like.
Será mejor que sí.
Stay in touch.
Thank you for choosing the Delamain service.
I like how it automatically translates foreign languages.
I shall await here for your return.
Shit's finally happening.
This guy needs to calm his ass down. Fucking too excited.
All right.
Gonna fuck everything up.
Let's go.
My name is...
Hold on. Let me grab the flathead.
We're out front, Bug.
Remember, reservations in your name, Ramon. You're there to meet Hajime Taki, military
Welcome
tech
to
department
Konpeki
rep.
Plaza.
Papers are for the flathead.
Don't worry. Got this.
Okay. So the mission is to go up to
Welcome to
Yorinobu's penthouse,
Come through single file.
steal the chip,
You got it, home.
and then get out of there.
Sir?
Hold on. Got something. Care to explain why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Konpeki Plaza?
I don't intend to explain myself to you or anyone else.
Actually,
gonna be a
we have
complete
rules,
dick.
see? And they say you have to.
Ah, you are here to see Taki-san, am I right? Please, accept my apologies for the confusion.
This should only take a moment, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yokoso. Greetings and welcome to Konpeki Plaza.
We'd like to check in.
Of course. Just a moment, please. The name on the reservation is?
Victorino.
Double room, 2
Victorino.
adults, 1 night, correct?
That's the one.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and notify Taki-san of your arrival.
Shit, no good. Not part of the plan. Talk her up, V. Stall.
That
That
won't be necessary.
necessary. We'll go freshen up first. Notify him ourselves.
But Taki-san is expecting you, no?
Senorita, do you know how long we've been traveling? 18 hours from New Barcelona. With a delay on Medikey because some cyberpsycho blew himself into bits inside the terminal.
Ugh, nightmare.
Of course, I understand. You'll be in the Lapis Lazuli suite on level 42. Oh, one more little formality. Please validate your SID chip.
Honor's all yours, Hannah.
So, despite the fact that she looks like a robot, I'm
Everything
pretty
seems to
sure
be in
she's just a
order.
human with,
We wish you a
you know, weird
pleasant stay.
cybernetics and shit.
Thank you.
Better
They
get
do
going.
have robots in this game, like the spider bot, but their robotics aren't quite as advanced as they are in like some other
New
sci-fi
Barcelona,
things.
really?
It's called improvising. You should try it.
Like I don't think they have humanoid robots with like human emotions
What
and
do you think,
sentience.
Hannah? Quaint, cozy. Not like the hotel we had in Zurich for that convention.
Don't need that, Jack. Enough.
What? I'm taking this seriously.
Jack needs to shut the fuck up, calm the fuck down. Sick of his bullshit already.
Those girls, I don't know, man. Bar don't look too shabby.
Welcome to Konpeki Plaza. We don't do reservations weekdays, so feel free to grab any available table. Or a couple of stools at the bar if you prefer.
Could bring Misty here one day when we close this deal.
Wouldn't hurt to take a peek inside.
Shit. Looks like some fucking traveling salesman with this case. Going upstairs.
Check out the hotel bar. Okay.
And when I say heads are gonna roll, I don't mean it as a fucking turn of phrase.
Had enough, guy? Don't you think? Making the other customers uncomfortable.
Good, because this affects them too. It'll slap everyone in the face.
What's gonna slap everyone?
You want to know what a bearer of bad news looks like? What's 400 yards long, weighs 100,000 tons, and is nuclear powered? The answer's docked in the bay. Hanako Arasaka decided to take a little vacation.
Big deal.
Don't know how big just yet. And by the time we do, it'll be too late. Screw this. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Evening.
Evening. What can I get you, baby?
You always this forward?
Suckled it out of my ma's very breast. 50% protein, the other half pure high-octane choo-choo.
What?
She had wind and dust in her hair, so to speak. Belonged to the Alcaldos before the bombs began falling. Her final words, wherever you go, whatever you do, be yourself, David. And so I ended up here, still no one but myself.
You're full of shit. I do like this one. Cool story, bro.
You're full of shit.
Well, that'd make two of us now, wouldn't it? Can I get you something? At the least. Water?
I'm good, thanks.
Come back anytime.
Guy's a fucking loser. Alright. We can head back up. I was gonna say something I forgot. Alright, let's just head up. Yeah, they're all kind of weird. They look like robots, but they are humans. Like, they just have like weird cybernetic things or body paint. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like weird gold skin or some shit. That's what the future's gonna be like, though. You can change your appearance quite easily. Where is he? Oh, he was just chilling over there?
Зая, ты же помнишь, как мы тестировали эту технику на наших? Про заражение под Новоиркутском они врали. Про аварию на Бакунинской 3 врали.
I wonder if he's speaking Polish. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, the game crashed. Unbelievable. The game crashed. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 47 minutes? Alright. Maybe we'll just close up here. Alright. Maybe we'll stream a little bit more tomorrow. Okay? See you later.